But one sailor comes in and says, do you know how many times we've painted this ship in the last 12 months? And I said, no. He said, 6 times. And every time we paint the ship, it takes us a month to paint it. So every other month, we're painting this ship. He said, have you ever painted your home? I said, yes. He said, it sucks, doesn't it? And I said, what's your point? We've been painting ships for 239 years. He said, did you ever stop to notice why we have to paint the ship every other month? He said, every major piece of equipment that's topside on this ship, that's being held in place to the hull, it's being held in place with nuts, bolts, screws, washers, and fasteners that are made out of ferrous metal that rust in salt water. And when it rusts, it streaks rust stains down the side of the ship. He said, have you ever heard of stainless steel? And I said, you mean the stuff that doesn't rust in salt water? And he said, exactly. And for the first time, I started looking at this. My first 16 years in the Navy, I accepted it. It's what we do, chipping and painting. Been doing it forever. When this sailor pointed it out to me, it was like, gee, this is $5 an hour work. Do I really want my sailors spending their days doing $5 an hour work? Or do I want them to have the time in the day to figure out how to defend ourselves better? So we scoured the globe looking for materials we could change this stuff out with, spent about $25,000, changed out everything we could, painted the ship. We did not have to paint the ship again for the next 10 months. And that program has since been implemented on every ship in the entire US Navy. And it came because a 21-year-old sailor felt confident to raise his hand and say, hey, Cap, have you thought of this?